Well, a few more jobs for this month would be, I tell you what, it reminds me of when we opened the shed the other day to do a bit of gardening. In popped a robin. Then we couldn't check whether the robin had gone in or out. And the shed is quite a secure one, it's made of metal. And I'm sure the robin could not get out. So there we are, leaving the door open so the robin can come out. What a joke. Anyway, robins are looking for nesting places at this time of the year. But what I really wanted to come on to is a reminder that we have to feed birds at this time of year. Up and down the country we've had a lot of snow and a lot of ice, and in the southeast it's been very mild indeed in comparison with Scotland. We've had only 2 degrees. Well, you can work really comfortably in 2 degrees. And today I'm wrapped up warm, it's sunny, it's bright, but do put out bird food, seed, nuts, and more importantly, a bit of water. Really important indeed. Look after those birds, and let's face it, you've got to look after the garden centres because they sell you all this bird food, don't they? I shouldn't laugh, but it's a huge industry indeed. It's worth millions. But anyway, moving on. It's a good reminder as well at this time of the year to have a look around at your garden centre. Some of the shrubs and trees are on offer at this time of the year. And talking of birds, what a thing to do is to plant shrubs in your garden that can feed the birds. Cotoneaster, pyracantha, sorbus, to just name 3 things. Sorbus is a tree, mind you. There's 3 things that produce a lovely berry, and they will actually feed the birds through the winter period as we go into the coldest spells of winter. What else would I be doing at this time of the year? Well, I tell you what, I've been actually doing a little bit of cutting back at this time of the year in the herbaceous borders. Yes, I know lots of people that tell you leave it all winter and do it in the spring. I like to be a bit ahead and make it looking a bit smarter. I've started on the nepeta, and perhaps next week I'll show you how I cut back nepeta at this time of the year. Yeah, that's catnip, but in fact nepeta is such a useful plant. It's a great edging, good colour in the summer, a couple of cutbacks in the summertime, and it will colour all summer long. After you've done that, you can tidy up your herbaceous border, go through with a claw, go through with a little border full. I like to just make everything look nice at this time of the year. Believe it or not, underneath the nepeta, there's leaf hiding, so it gets you to clean up the garden completely. Ponds, keep the ponds free of ice if you get ice. Just put something floating in there. You can put either a small polythene bottle or something like that just to keep the ice free. And I hope that you've turned off all your fountains and your waterfalls, because you should at this time of the year. Don't feed fish even if they show up at the surface occasionally at this time of the year, because they should be down the bottom of the pond keeping nice and warm. So there's a few things to be getting on with. We'll be also reminding you of some of those vegetables that you might like to start off if you've got a greenhouse or if you've got a propagator, or maybe just on the windowsill. And I'll show you perhaps in the next couple of weeks how my broad beans are coming on. So there's a couple more things to get on with in your garden. Most important of all, keep in touch with us on worldradiogardening.com.